Broom making is the art and the craft of making old-fashioned wickered brooms by broom corn. Broom corn that it uses is called sorghum. It's actually a cousin from actual corn, but they grow it specifically for brooms because it doesn't bear any fruit nor vegetables. And it's very sturdy, so it's able to sweep and dry out and be used all year long. Brooms have always been here for centuries. From every different culture, there's their own different types, different styles, and different materials that they use. It started developing around the 1700s with Thomas Jefferson. He's actually one of the first Americans that started using sorghum instead of just twigs, bushes, and leaves for brooms. This is so they could actually have it in their homes and cleaning in their homes instead of just outside, because the old style used bushes and brushes, and every time you swept, the bark will crumble off and still make more of a mess. For broom making, you can actually use anything you can imagine for a handle. I sometimes like to get artistic with it, and I've used bones, or my favorite is actually to go out into the woods and find wood that has bug activity or really nice strong saplings. Yeah, it's nature's art. I like to turn something that's like rotting and dead and turn it into beauty and give it more life. After getting that material, what I do, I wash it with a little bit of bleach water just to get any of like the dirt, the bugs, and then after that you sun dry it in the sun. Make sure it's fully dry or it will not be happy. To start making the broom, you then have to soak the stalks in a bucket of water, and then you actually apply it to your wood and then start wrapping it with your pleated pattern. The type of twine I use is the twine that they typically use. It's called La Espiga. It is a very nice, colorful and strong twine that will last a lifetime. After you're done pleating and you get that nice pattern that you love, you tie off that string and get it cut. Then you can actually sew your sorghum together. I like to call the end of it the fiber end because it is technically a fiber. So then you sew the fiber together to make your broom shape. But if I have these super wet, then the stalk is so pliable that it won't split. I was lucky enough when I was a kid, I got to meet my great-great-grandma who went through the Depression, who went through all those hard times. And I don't remember much about her, but her prized possessions were always her brooms, her rocking chairs, her homemade wooden furniture she loved so dearly because it's something that she grew up with making. And I see like a lot of times now we don't keep that and we don't do these processes, and I feel like the more we evolve, the more we lose of our own history. So it makes me excited when I see people come around and love them. I love making other people happy, even if it's a simple gesture as a broom.